First, I have zero connection to any campaign, just trying to do my small part to help save democracy. You may have heard that here in Nevada, Republicans are leading in early voting.
Let's talk about what's going on at Galleria Mall in Henderson. This was the picture on Sunday's front page of the hard-right Las Vegas Review-Journal. And yet on Tuesday, when I stopped by and took close to the exact same picture, I was screamed at from below from multiple poll workers that I should not be taking pictures. There is no signage. It is a public area of the mall. If they are so worried about having a private area for voters, perhaps the polls should not be set up in an area with no roof and no signage. The Republican poll workers start a multi-level screaming match with me.
I admit I was surprised to see how long the line was on Tuesday. A long line to fill out a long ballot. Why not just fill it out at home, drop it in the mail, or drop it in a drop box like we did on Saturday, but not without issue.
You see, this is the shirt I was wearing. Interesting, there has never before been an issue of me taking a picture while voting or dropping off my ballot. Here in 2016, back when I was voting at Boulevard Mall. Also interesting that it's in somewhat of an economically disadvantaged area and no longer a polling place. Here in 2018 at the East Las Vegas Community Center, oh, and look, they have a roof. I would have brushed my hair had I known I was going to run into the soon-to-be governor of Nevada. Steve was driving a beat-up minivan that day. Somehow, I don't think Governor Sisolak got into politics for the money. During the pandemic, when Trump's incompetence killed so many, okay, so we mailed it in 2020. In 2022, at the exact same place where the issues happened this year, no problems. But this year, while I was wearing this shirt, I was aggressively verbally assaulted by a poll worker who then called security because I dared to take this picture of my partner Mark dropping his ballot in the box and then having the nerve to take a picture of dropping my own ballot into the box.
Compare this to the way that Trump supporters were treated, wearing not only Trump Force Captain t-shirts, bright red shirts, but also Trump Force Captain hats, which are clearly prohibited at polling locations, and yet poll workers were ignoring these violations and hugging some of those dressed in Trump paraphernalia. There were also periodic cheering sessions, seemingly orchestrated by poll workers. These cheers certainly did not seem as if they were for Democrats or Kamala Harris supporters.
So, if you are a Democrat or progressive, I would avoid using Galleria Mall except to drop off your ballot. Do not waste your time waiting and dealing with MAGA, not only in line, but also as poll workers. Your mailed or dropped off ballot can then be followed using Ballot Track and the Nevada Secretary of State's website. If you do feel the need to vote in person, there are other locations with shorter lines and a more welcoming atmosphere. I would also strongly advise the Harris campaign to have a representative on site at Galleria Mall as much as possible.
Lying, thieving, fascist.
Finally, I would like to thank the Trump campaign for wasting money on all the mail they sent. There are few things that you will do more important in your life than stopping fascism in America.
However you do it, vote, and vote blue. I'm 65. I've had a life. But if you're young and don't vote, you may never have another chance. This is our last chance to save our nation, and it's up to you. Thanks for watching.